Okay, so we're going to do a top-down analysis on NZD, USD. And so as you see here on the charts, we do have on the monthly chart here where price has begun to consolidate in this area. And so it was actually uptrend here. It began to consolidate in this area here. But for the month currently, we do have a bearish candle there. And so let's go down to the weekly candle and see what's going on weekly. And so for the week, we're actually seeing here that it is white. On our screen, white is bullish. And of course, the red is bearish. And so we do have that white candle there as well. So which is bullish as well for the week. And we also see that M. Boom. You see that? That is an M as well. So it did trend down and now it's retracing. Looks back upward here. And so let's go ahead and go to the hourly chart here. And so with the hourly chart, we do see here where we have our already drawn the trend line here because it is moving upwardly here. And so I actually place my resistance here in this area because you had touches here and then these are really close and here and over in this area. So I just went ahead and placed this here a little bit below because you did have one, if you look at this candle, 1, 2, 3 candles, and then these are really close as well. So you did have rejection in this area. So I'm believing that once it gets to this area, it may retrace back downward before moving back upward. So I did place that as my first take profit there. All right. And so I placed my resistance there. And so I forecast that the market will move all the way up here to this line here for my resistance. And if you look at the 4-hour chart here, you see basically the market has begun to retrace. Most definitely you still see that it is moving upward in that uptrend there. So you do have that bullish movement, B-U-L-L-I-S-H movement there. It is retracing back to my trend line. And then I forecast that it will continue to move upwardly there. All right. And so with this trade as well, and as you can see here, we did have that engulfing candle down here in this area here. Before it began moving upward, and then you see the higher highs and higher lows began to take place here. And so we're especially experiencing here a higher low before the next higher high. All right, which is an excellent place for you to enter the market as well. And so let's go ahead and go to the hourly chart here because I want to do a swing trade on this and swing it up to the daily, which is where I have my line for the daily resistance. And so as you see here, we actually have that bearish candle there, which is excellent. That next bullish candle that comes, which should be an engulfing candle or a harami or something of that nature, whatever reversal candle that we have here in this area, we'll go ahead and enter the market most definitely so that we can ride that bad boy right up here to the next area of resistance on the daily chart. All right. And that, of course, I will enter that on right here on our hourly candle, our hourly chart here. And so, but you are always welcome to go down further down. Most definitely, and see what's going on. Let's see here, because we see here on the 5-minute chart what's going on. And it is some swift movement here, right? So it hadn't really touched this as of yet. It is moving downward here. So I'm projecting once it actually hits the trend line, it will begin to move upwardly so we can continue those higher highs. So that will be the next movement, the higher highs, all right? And so I just basically wanted to show you what it was like if I wanted to swing trade up to the daily chart and then and take that trade, because on the daily, let's go back here. We do see where I placed that resistance, that line of resistance there, which is my zone here. And so I want to make sure that I entered the market where I could actually swing it up to that line there to get some really good pips, right? And so just so that we can measure it, let's see what that is from this line to this. So that gives us about 70 pips, which is really good. So it's not bad. All right. So I hope that helped you. I hope I wasn't speaking a little bit too fast for you. Hope you were able to keep up. But the best thing about it, you can always rewind and watch it again. Yeah. So this is Ladybug signing off. This is Chi. Yeah. So have a beautiful day and happy trading. All right. Bye.